Good morning.
You know, whenever you do that, I feel like you should just break out into song for some reason. Like,
I don't know what else to say besides good morning.
it doesn't really matter. You can just sort of make freestyle, make it up, and just sing because you sing. Mm-hmm. That was the nice thing yesterday when I said, "Are you ready for some?" Like, no one's gonna get us for copyright because I don't sound anything like him. If you did it, maybe then they'd be, "Oh, wait a second, that's a copyright."
Then they'd sue us and make our boss so happy.
See, so I can say it because they're like, "Dude, that guy just sounds like a goose is hurt or something like that." But great news tonight.
What's the great news?
What are you doing tonight?
You know,
Please tell me. This is such an easy answer.
I'm gonna just watch some football.
I'm gonna snuggle up into the couch and I'm just gonna do one of these and just
Who are
say
you cheering for?
yes.
Mahomie, come on.
My homie. Yeah, I think I got to cheer for him. So it starts tonight, folks. The NFL season. We have all, even Bailey Hurley, has been waiting for this, just because I think it's gonna you're gonna see it tonight.
Feel a little normal.
Thank you. You're gonna feel like, okay, this is happening, and 2020 is getting closer to being over.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so funny that we're looking at this TV right now and the people at home can't see it, but for us it's like the opposite colors, so we're seeing like purple shirts of purple. I'm like, this is not the Kansas City Chiefs, this is the Vikings. No, it is. We just got a wonky TV
It kind of
here.
looks like that though, right? I mean, the nice thing tonight is that the QB for the Texans, and I think it's Watson, can't remember his full name, but anyways, he's a stud. Patrick Mahomes is a stud, so it's going to be a great QB matchup, and just get you ready.
Stunning.
Do you think the Texans are going to play cover 2 or cover 4 tonight?
Probably cover 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, it
Probably,
just seems obviously it's the obvious answer.
And I think they're going to rush that. Do you think it's going to be the Mike linebacker or?
Yeah. Hut.
Apparently, you're going to be doing the Bison pregame show soon. It sounds like, right?
Obviously, Beth Hool asked me herself. She was like, "Listen, you got a lot of knowledge on the game, got a lot of passion behind what you say. So I would like you to be my teammate. Alex Egan's out. It's me and Beth Hool, the 2 BHs."
Can you imagine giving her one of those pens and going through the plays like, oh, and here's the center, breaking down into the A gap, and right?
The thing is, like, I understand the game. I enjoy watching it. What you're saying to me, though.
If seriously, if you would have known the difference between cover 2 and cover 4, I would have been a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I would have been like, whoa.
Never played the game.
Okay.
So.
I was like,
But I understand. Like, I'm not like, what's the 4th down? Like, I get it. Just not all of it.
Can you do that voice one more time?
What's the 4th down? That's just how I picture girls sometimes, that they're just like, what is going on?
Do you love it, though, during the games when they shoot the 3-point shots in the football games?
That doesn't happen.
It kind of does. It's a field goal, but
But not really. They're not Steph Curry out there.
Can you do the whole show and you're, what's a 1st down?
So I just want to tell you guys what's going on here. That's how my journalism professor was like, there are some women who report the news like that. Don't be that woman. And I was like, got it. So then when I started here, everybody was like, your voice is very low when you like go on camera. And I was like, because my journalism professor scared me into thinking that if I got any higher than what my voice normally is, I was going to sound like one of those girls. So.
And I love it because you may have noticed this when Bailey's on, and I'm saying this out of, it's fun to notice, because when you and I do this, it's Bailey, and then like when you intro guests, it's like a strange and ominous sky.
Yep.
Like you go right into that voice.
Go right into the reporter voice. Yeah, it's just part of who I am now. As soon as the camera's on me and I need to like read or be on, I'm like, all right.
You just trained it.
I don't even think about it anymore. Yeah.
So speaking of that, it is kind of a setup. I don't know if you've been watching what's going on in California.
It's insane. Like, I tweeted it last night. I was like, 2020 literally will not stop.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, it looks like, and again, we can't really see this, but it looks like you're on another planet. It looks like you flew into Mars.
I have friends in Oregon. And like they tweeted a picture or posted it on their Instagram story, and it genuinely looks like they're on Mars.
Yeah. I got friends and family out there, so if you can just pray for California, because it's a mess, and they continue to go through these challenges. And I mean, right now, I think I heard the latest numbers, like 30 fires all over the place.
Because of a gender reveal.
What?
The first fire was started because of a gender reveal. Bible.
Yeah, I was going to say the forestry piece of it, but I did not know the first one. But I mean, now it's all over the place. So I don't think we can say all 30, but it's...
No.
But like you said, Bible. I mean, that's how it feels.
The first fire was started from a gender reveal. So like, if we could like stick to just opening a cake, like cutting a cake and it's pink or blue, like let's do that.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be your mother. I'm just saying, for the greater good of the world, let's stick to a cake.
I had no idea that's how the first one started, but definitely keep that state and its people in your thoughts and prayers, because it is... Whew. I had some friends text me yesterday, and I'm like, man, it's right up on us. Like, you can smell the smoke, and yeah.
It's crazy. Can I confess to you my very North Dakota thing that I did last night? So I'm really holding on to summer by a literal thread. Picked my last rhubarb.
Oh, you did?
I picked my last rhubarb, what am I trying to say, batch?
Well, yeah, what is this?
Because you got to hold it, because there's so much.
Oh, I thought it was like...
I don't know. I picked my last thing of rhubarb and made a upside down cake over the weekend, but then I was like, I'm so sick of like having a cake or a pie as like the vessel to get me the rhubarb. And so what I did with my last little bunch of it, I just cut it, put a little bit of sugar on top of it, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, put it in a bowl or like a glass pan, put it in the oven, and I just ate that sucker right up.
It had like a nice just sugar glaze over it.
Barely, because I don't like my rhubarb. Like, I enjoy the tartness of rhubarb. So like there was, I think I put like a 4th cup of sugar of all the rhubarb. Oh, it was so good. Literally just put...
Did you do it with like ice cream or anything? Or just...
No.
Wow.
I love rhubarb. That's why I'm saying it's a very North Dakota thing, and I...
That's beautiful.
Enjoyed every second of it.
Have you done ever the rhubarb strawberry like pie mix? Oh, I mean,
so
that
good.
is just...
So good. Yeah, so won't have anything else rhubarb until next year.
That's
now
sad.
we're like fully into like the apples and the pumpkins, which like I enjoy.
Can you do like a rhubarb? Like, could you like do a jelly or a can or a jam or anything? Or is that...
I have jam and stuff. I've never made it, but I buy it from other people who do it.
Got it. Okay. So
I don't
it's
want to waste
possible.
good rhubarb. I don't know how to do it.
But I mean, rhubarb grows like a weed, doesn't it? I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
I had so many harvests. I
And
just...
you ate it all?
Yes.
Wow.
And I gave some to my BFF Beth Hool. She got 3 deliveries this summer.
Okay, I was like 3 stocks or whatever.
No, 3 full deliveries.
So did Beth make anything with it, or she just...
She made pie, some bars. I think she made jam. She said that she wants me to try it, but Corona, so.
Yeah. But rhubarb bars are like, man, I turn into like
Chef's
Homer
kiss.
Simpson thinking about that stuff. Yeah.
So good. So good. Just thinking about it.
One last thing too, with the kiddos going back to school, I don't know if we saw this coming, but I guess you sort of can anticipate it. A lot of kiddos now opting for the distance learning thing. It's just one of those situations where if one person has it, then you got to quarantine, and nobody, I think, enjoys that piece of it. So it's like, hey, we'll just stay at home and do our thing. But as far as I know, and I haven't followed the TikTok as closely as I should, so maybe you have, but there's still the high school sports and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Still high school sports right now.
Thank
Yes.
goodness.
Every school district differs a little bit on like how their fan system works, but sports are still there
That is very
for the
good to
time
know.
being. We'll see how long it lasts. Right now, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about like the winter sports when everybody's indoors.
Yeah, I think I heard yesterday the hockey season's going to get delayed a little bit. So
Yeah.
But it's potentially, supposedly still going to happen, which is very,
I
very
hope
good
they
news.
all still get to play, because I cannot imagine getting that taken away from me.
Not
So.
as a senior, I mean.
Yeah. So it's tough.
All right, stay with us. We got a lot of coming up on today's show. I think we're heading over to Shields.
Woo, woo, woo.
Stick around.